Welcome everyone to AA Castor Book Club. Today's book is How Dating Apps Destroy Dating, The Challenge of Finding a Partner. Before we start, please don't forget to visit my website at www.tonyc.info for more content, updates, and exclusive behind-the-scenes insights. This podcast is mainly supported by listeners like you. If you want to help keep the stories and book reading coming, consider supporting me on Patreon at www.patreon.com/JTAC. Even just $1 a month makes a huge difference and helps me continue to create the content you love. Thank you again for listening. Your support means the world to me. How Dating Apps Destroy Dating, The Challenge of Finding a Partner. By AA Castor. Copyright 2024 by AA Castor. All rights reserved. No part of this book may be reproduced, stored in a retrieval system, or transmitted in any form or by any means, electronic, mechanical, photocopy, recording, scanning, or otherwise, except as permitted under Section 107 or 108 of the 1976 United States Copyright Act, without the prior written permission of the publisher, except for brief quotations embodied in critical reviews and certain other non-commercial uses permitted by copyright law. For permission requests, contact AA Castor at dev.castortony@gmail.com. This book is a work of nonfiction. Names, characters, places, and incidents are either the product of the author's research or are used factually. Any resemblance to actual persons, living or dead, events, or locales is entirely coincidental. Printed in Philippines. Philippine Copyright Law. The Intellectual Property Code of the Philippines provides protection to literary and artistic works from the moment of their creation. It includes provisions for the rights of authors and copyright owners, including the exclusive right to reproduce, distribute, perform, and display their works. Unauthorized use or reproduction of copyrighted materials is subject to legal penalties under this law. Dedication. To my beloved family, your unconditional love, unwavering support, and endless encouragement have been my greatest blessings. From the earliest days of dreaming to the challenging moments of writing, you have stood by me with patience and belief. This book is as much yours as it is mine, a reflection of the values you've instilled and the faith you've shown in me. Thank you for being my rock and my inspiration. To my dear friends, your friendship has illuminated my path with laughter, shared moments, and invaluable support. You've cheered me on through every triumph and lifted me up through every challenge. Your belief in my endeavors has been a source of strength and motivation. This book is a testament to the power of friendship, and I am grateful for each of you who has walked this journey by my side. To God, your grace and guidance have been my constant companions. In moments of doubt, you've shown me the way. In moments of joy, you've multiplied my gratitude. This book is a testament to your faithfulness and the blessings you've bestowed upon me. May it serve as a reflection of your love and the lessons you continue to teach me. With heartfelt gratitude and love, AA Castor. Why I am writing this book. In today's fast-paced digital age, the landscape of dating and relationships has undergone a profound transformation. Dating apps, once a novel concept, have become an integral part of how we seek and form romantic connections. While these platforms offer unprecedented convenience and access to potential partners, they also introduce a myriad of challenges and complexities that can undermine the depth and authenticity of our relationships. Motivation and inspiration. I embarked on this writing journey to delve deeply into the intricate dynamics of modern dating. As a keen observer of societal trends and a passionate advocate for meaningful relationships, I have witnessed firsthand the profound impact of dating apps on individuals and society at large. Conversations with friends, personal experiences, and extensive research have revealed a common thread. The promise of connection offered by dating apps often comes with unintended consequences that can disrupt the very essence of human connection. Addressing the challenges. This book aims to shed light on the multifaceted effects of dating apps, from psychological impacts to shifts in societal norms. By exploring these themes, I hope to provide readers with a comprehensive understanding of the benefits and pitfalls of digital dating. It's essential to recognize that while dating apps have their advantages, they also pose significant challenges that can hinder the development of genuine, lasting relationships. Encouraging a balanced perspective. One of my primary goals in writing this book is to encourage a balanced perspective on dating apps. Rather than adopting a wholly negative or overly optimistic stance, I strive to present a nuanced view that acknowledges both the opportunities and the challenges inherent in digital dating. By doing so, I aim to equip readers with the insights and strategies needed to navigate this complex landscape effectively. Fostering meaningful connections. At its core, this book is about fostering meaningful connections in an increasingly digital world. It is a call to action for individuals to approach dating with mindfulness, intentionality, and a commitment to authenticity. Whether you are a seasoned app user, a skeptic of digital dating, or someone seeking deeper connections, this book offers valuable perspectives and practical advice to enhance your dating experience. A personal journey. Writing this book has also been a personal journey of reflection and growth. It has allowed me to explore my own beliefs and experiences regarding love and relationships. Through this process, I have come to appreciate the enduring value of traditional dating methods and the importance of balancing digital interactions with real-life connections. Conclusion. Ultimately, I am writing this book to empower readers to navigate the digital dating landscape with confidence and clarity. By understanding the broader implications of dating apps and embracing a more mindful approach to dating, we can create a more fulfilling and authentic path to finding love. This book is a guide, a reflection, and an invitation to rethink how we connect in the modern world, with the hope that it will inspire readers to cultivate deeper, more meaningful relationships. Warning and disclaimer. Purpose of the book. The purpose of this book is to provide an in-depth exploration of the impact of dating apps on modern relationships. The discussions, analyses, and opinions presented herein are based on extensive research, personal observations, and anecdotal evidence. This book is intended to offer insights, provoke thought, and foster a deeper understanding of the dynamics of digital dating. It is not a definitive guide or a substitute for professional advice. General information only. The content of this book is for general informational purposes only. While efforts have been made to ensure the accuracy and reliability of the information provided, the author makes no representations or warranties of any kind, express or implied, about the completeness, accuracy, reliability, suitability, or availability of the information contained herein. Any reliance you place on such information is strictly at your own risk. Not a substitute for professional advice. This book is not intended to replace or substitute for professional advice, whether psychological, medical, legal, or otherwise. Readers are encouraged to seek the guidance of qualified professionals regarding any concerns or issues related to their mental health, relationships, or personal well-being. The author does not assume any liability for any loss or damage incurred as a result of the use of information provided in this book. Subjective opinions. The views and opinions expressed in this book are those of the author and do not necessarily reflect the official policy or position of any other individual, organization, or institution. The author acknowledges that dating experiences are highly subjective and that individual experiences with dating apps may vary widely. Cultural sensitivity. Discussions in this book may touch upon cultural and societal norms related to dating and relationships. The author respects all cultural perspectives and does not intend to offend or marginalize any group. Readers are encouraged to consider cultural context and personal values when reflecting on the content of this book. Evolving nature of technology. The digital dating landscape is continually evolving. As such, the information and perspectives provided in this book may become outdated as new technologies and trends emerge. Readers are advised to stay informed about current developments in the field of digital dating and to approach new technologies with critical thinking and caution. Personal responsibility. Readers are encouraged to exercise personal responsibility and judgment when using dating apps or engaging in online interactions. The author does not assume any responsibility for the actions or behaviors of individuals encountered through dating apps or other digital platforms. Final note. This book is intended to spark meaningful conversations and encourage thoughtful consideration of the complex nature of modern dating. It is the hope of the author that readers will find value in the insights presented and will use this information to enhance their personal understanding and experiences in the realm of dating and relationships. Thank you for reading, and may your journey towards meaningful connections be both fulfilling and enriching. Thank you for your understanding. Mr. A. A. Castor. Purpose of the book: introducing the impact of dating apps on modern dating culture. The purpose of this book, How Dating Apps Destroy Dating, The Challenge of Finding a Partner, is to critically examine the profound impact that dating apps have had on contemporary dating practices and relationships. Dating apps, ubiquitous in today's digital landscape, promise convenience, accessibility, and a seemingly endless array of potential partners. However, beneath this facade of connectivity lies a complex web of implications that reshape how individuals perceive, engage in, and sustain relationships. Introduction to the topic. In the introductory chapters, the book sets the stage by defining dating apps and tracing their evolution from niche platforms to global phenomena. It highlights how these apps have fundamentally altered the landscape of modern romance, influencing societal norms, expectations, and personal interactions. The introduction aims to provoke thought and reflection on how digital technologies have redefined the pursuit of romantic connection. Exploring the impact. The book delves into the multifaceted impacts of dating apps on contemporary dating culture. It examines both the positive and negative aspects, starting with the initial allure of enhanced accessibility and efficiency in meeting potential partners. It then transitions into a critical analysis of the superficiality, shallowness, and commodification of relationships facilitated by these platforms, unpacking societal and psychological implications. Beyond surface-level interactions, the book explores deeper societal implications, such as the casualization of relationships, changes in communication dynamics, and the erosion of traditional relationship values. It also delves into the psychological toll on users, including heightened anxiety, decreased self-esteem, and the paradoxical increase in loneliness despite digital connectivity, challenging assumptions and exploring alternatives. Throughout its exploration, the book challenges assumptions about the efficacy and sustainability of dating apps in fostering genuine connections. It advocates for a nuanced understanding of how these platforms influence personal agency, identity formation, and the pursuit of long-term compatibility, setting the stage for reflection and action. By the conclusion, the book aims to prompt readers to reflect on their own experiences with dating apps and to consider the broader societal implications. It offers insights into navigating the complexities of modern dating while advocating for mindful technology use and a balanced approach to seeking meaningful connections. In essence, How Dating Apps Destroy Dating. The challenge of finding a partner serves as a critical examination of the digital age's impact on romance, aiming to foster deeper understanding and provoke dialogue on the evolving nature of relationships in an increasingly digital world. Scope and objectives. Introduction. In recent years, dating apps have fundamentally altered the landscape of modern romance. What began as a convenient tool for meeting potential partners has evolved into a cultural phenomenon with far-reaching implications. From Tinder to Bumble, Grindr to Hinge, these platforms promise a digital gateway to love, offering unprecedented access to a vast pool of potential matches at the swipe of a finger. Yet, beneath their glossy interfaces lie complex dynamics that reshape how we initiate, cultivate, and experience relationships. Key themes explored. 1. Impact on dating dynamics. Dating apps have revolutionized how individuals connect, shifting the focus from traditional face-to-face interactions to digital engagements mediated by algorithms. This transformation raises questions about the authenticity and depth of modern relationships. 2. Psychological and emotional effects. The ubiquitous nature of dating apps introduces new psychological challenges, such as anxiety over presentation, fear of rejection, and the psychological impact of constant validation-seeking behavior. 3. Societal implications. Beyond individual experiences, dating apps influence broader societal norms and values regarding relationships, intimacy, and gender dynamics. They reflect and amplify cultural shifts while challenging established social constructs. 4. Ethical considerations. As dating platforms amass vast amounts of user data, ethical concerns arise regarding privacy, security, and the responsible use of personal information. Questions about algorithmic biases and the monetization of user data prompt discussions on transparency and accountability. 5. Alternative perspectives. While dating apps dominate the dating landscape, alternative approaches like traditional matchmaking, social clubs, and meetup groups offer contrasting paradigms. Exploring these alternatives illuminates diverse paths to meaningful connections beyond digital interfaces. Key questions and discussions. How have dating apps reshaped the process of finding and forming relationships? What are the psychological implications of digital dating on individuals, and how can these be mitigated? In what ways do dating apps reflect and influence societal attitudes towards relationships and intimacy? What ethical responsibilities do dating app developers bear in safeguarding user privacy and fostering healthy digital interactions? What are the advantages and disadvantages of traditional and modern alternatives to dating apps? Objectives. The book aims to educate and inform. By providing a comprehensive analysis of dating apps, it seeks to empower readers with a deeper understanding of their impact on contemporary dating culture. Prompt critical reflection. Through thought-provoking discussions, it encourages readers to critically examine the role of technology in their dating lives and societal interactions. Offer practical insights. Practical strategies and insights are provided for navigating digital dating environments with mindfulness and responsibility. Stimulate dialogue. The book aims to stimulate constructive dialogue on the future of dating in an increasingly digital world, addressing ethical concerns, privacy issues, and emotional well-being. Conclusion. How dating apps destroy dating. The challenge of finding a partner endeavors to uncover the complexities behind the swipe culture and digital dating phenomena. By exploring its psychological, societal, and ethical dimensions, the book seeks to foster a deeper understanding of how technology shapes modern relationships and to guide readers towards more fulfilling and authentic connections in an evolving digital landscape. Chapter 1. The Rise of Dating Apps. History and Evolution. The journey of dating apps can be traced back to the early days of online dating services in the 1990s. These initial platforms, such as Match.com and eHarmony, aimed to connect individuals through detailed profiles and personality matching. These services laid the groundwork for the digital dating landscape by creating structured environments for people to meet potential partners. As technology advanced, so did the concept of online dating. The early 2000s saw a proliferation of niche dating sites catering to specific interests and demographics. However, the true revolution in dating came with the advent of smartphones and the launch of Tinder in 2012. Tinder's swipe-based interface, which allowed users to quickly browse through profiles and make instant decisions, revolutionized the dating scene by making it more accessible and immediate. Following Tinder's success, numerous other dating apps emerged, each offering unique features and targeting various audiences. Apps like Bumble, where women make the first move, and Hinge, which focuses on fostering meaningful connections, diversified the market. The evolution of dating apps reflects a shift towards convenience and immediacy, with technology increasingly mediating human connections. Popularity and appeal. The popularity and appeal of dating apps can be attributed to several key factors. 1. Convenience and accessibility. Dating apps provide an easy and convenient way for people to meet potential partners. The ability to browse through profiles and chat with matches from the comfort of one's home or on the go has made dating more accessible than ever before. 2. Efficiency. The swipe-based interfaces of many dating apps allow users to quickly filter through a large number of potential matches. This efficiency appeals to those with busy lifestyles who may not have the time for traditional dating methods. 3. Broad reach. Dating apps open up a wider pool of potential partners beyond one's immediate social circle. This expanded reach increases the chances of finding a compatible match. 4. Personalization. Many dating apps use algorithms to match users based on their preferences, interests, and behaviors. This personalized approach makes users feel more confident that they will find someone who meets their criteria. 5. Social acceptance. The stigma associated with online dating has significantly decreased over the years. Today, using dating apps is widely accepted and even encouraged as a legitimate way to meet potential partners. 6. Cultural shifts. Modern values and societal changes have also played a role in the rise of dating apps. As traditional dating rituals evolve, people are more open to exploring new ways of meeting partners. While dating apps offer numerous benefits, it's essential to recognize that they also come with drawbacks. Critics argue that the superficial nature of swipe-based apps fosters a culture of disposability and instant gratification, undermining the potential for deep, meaningful connections. Additionally, the commodification of dating can lead to unrealistic expectations and a focus on quantity over quality in relationships. The rise of dating apps reflects broader societal trends towards digitalization and instant access. While they have transformed the dating landscape, it's crucial to approach them with a critical eye, understanding both their potential benefits and inherent limitations. Convenience and accessibility. Dating apps. A new era of accessibility. The convenience and accessibility of dating apps have revolutionized how people meet and form romantic connections. Here's a detailed look at how these platforms have transformed dating. 1. Ease of use. Dating apps are designed with user-friendly interfaces that make it simple for individuals to create profiles, browse potential matches, and initiate conversations. This ease of use has lowered the barrier to entry, allowing even those who are less tech-savvy to engage with online dating. Traditional dating methods, like going to social events or relying on introductions from friends, can be time-consuming and stressful. Dating apps streamline this process, allowing users to connect with others quickly and efficiently. 2. Immediate access. One of the most significant advantages of dating apps is their accessibility. Users can access dating platforms anytime and anywhere through their smartphones. Whether on a lunch break, commuting, or relaxing at home, individuals can browse profiles and communicate with potential matches at their convenience. This level of accessibility is unparalleled compared to traditional dating, which often requires coordinating schedules and attending events to meet new people. 3. Expanded reach. Dating apps break down geographical barriers, enabling users to connect with individuals they might never encounter in their daily lives. This expanded reach increases the chances of finding a compatible partner by exposing users to a diverse pool of potential matches. For people living in rural or less populated areas, dating apps provide an invaluable opportunity to connect with others beyond their immediate vicinity. 4. Time efficiency. The structured environment of dating apps saves users time by allowing them to filter potential matches based on specific criteria such as age, interests, and values. This targeted approach reduces the time spent on unproductive interactions, making the dating process more efficient. Unlike traditional dating, where finding a suitable partner can be a lengthy and uncertain process, dating apps provide a streamlined and goal-oriented experience. 5. Safety and control. Dating apps offer features that enhance user safety and control over their dating experience. Users can choose to share personal information at their discretion, and many apps include privacy settings and reporting mechanisms to protect against harassment or inappropriate behavior. This level of control is often lacking in traditional dating scenarios, where individuals might feel pressured to share personal details or meet in uncomfortable settings. 6. Enhanced communication. Dating apps facilitate communication through in-app messaging systems, allowing users to get to know each other before meeting in person. This initial online interaction helps individuals gauge compatibility and build a rapport, potentially leading to more successful and enjoyable first dates. The ability to communicate and establish a connection beforehand can also alleviate some of the anxiety associated with meeting new people in traditional dating contexts. 7. Inclusivity. Dating apps cater to a wide range of preferences and orientations, providing platforms for various demographics, including LGBTQ+ communities, seniors, and people with specific interests or cultural backgrounds. This inclusivity ensures that everyone has the opportunity to find a partner who shares their values and interests. Traditional dating methods often lack this level of inclusivity, making it challenging for individuals from diverse backgrounds to find compatible partners. Challenges and criticisms. While the convenience and accessibility of dating apps offer numerous benefits, there are also challenges and criticisms to consider. Superficiality. The swipe-based nature of many dating apps can lead to a focus on physical appearance rather than deeper qualities, fostering a culture of superficiality. Paradox of choice. The abundance of options can sometimes lead to decision fatigue, where users feel overwhelmed by the number of potential matches and struggle to make meaningful connections. Dependency on technology. Over-reliance on dating apps can diminish face-to-face social skills and reduce opportunities for organic, spontaneous interactions. Conclusion. The convenience and accessibility of dating apps have made dating more manageable and less intimidating for many people. By offering immediate access, expanded reach, and enhanced communication, these platforms have transformed how individuals approach finding romantic partners. However, it is essential to be mindful of the potential downsides and strive to balance online interactions with real-world connections for a fulfilling dating experience. Efficiency, the impact of swipe-based interfaces. Efficiency in dating apps. Dating apps have revolutionized the dating landscape with their swipe-based interfaces, offering users unprecedented efficiency in finding potential partners. Here's an in-depth exploration of how this functionality has reshaped modern dating. 1. Rapid decision-making. Swipe-based interfaces, popularized by apps like Tinder, enable users to make quick decisions about potential matches by swiping right to like or left to pass. This intuitive process condenses the initial stages of dating into a matter of seconds, allowing individuals to assess numerous profiles efficiently. This rapid decision-making is particularly appealing to busy professionals and individuals with demanding schedules who may not have the time for prolonged browsing or traditional dating methods. 2. Filtered matchmaking. Dating apps use algorithms to present users with matches based on specified criteria, such as location, age, interests, and preferences. This targeted matchmaking streamlines the search for compatible partners, reducing the uncertainty and guesswork associated with traditional dating. By filtering potential matches through predefined parameters, users can focus their attention on individuals who align with their preferences, increasing the likelihood of meaningful connections. 3. Time optimization. Efficiency in dating apps translates into time optimization for users. Instead of investing time and energy in offline activities like attending social events or blind dates, individuals can engage with dating platforms during idle moments throughout the day. Whether commuting, waiting in line, or taking a break at work, users can efficiently browse profiles and engage in conversations, maximizing their dating prospects without disrupting their daily routines. 4. Accessibility and availability. The accessibility of swipe-based dating interfaces extends beyond geographical limitations, allowing users to connect with potential matches globally. This broad reach expands the pool of available partners, offering individuals a diverse selection of profiles to explore. For users residing in remote or less populated areas, dating apps provide unparalleled access to a wider network of singles, overcoming traditional barriers to meeting new people. 5. Feedback mechanisms. Dating apps incorporate feedback mechanisms such as mutual matches and messaging features that facilitate communication between interested parties. This interactive approach fosters engagement and encourages users to initiate conversations based on mutual interest. By receiving immediate feedback on their profile and interactions, individuals can adjust their approach and preferences to enhance their dating experience, contributing to overall efficiency in finding compatible partners. Challenges and considerations. While swipe-based interfaces enhance efficiency in the dating process, they are not without challenges. Superficiality. The emphasis on rapid decision-making and visual impressions can prioritize superficial attributes over deeper compatibility factors. Limited information. Profiles on dating apps may provide limited information about individuals' personalities, values, and intentions, potentially leading to miscommunication or misunderstandings. Algorithm dependency. Users may become overly reliant on algorithms to make dating decisions, overlooking potential matches who do not fit within predefined criteria. Conclusion: the efficiency of swipe-based interfaces in dating apps has redefined how individuals approach finding romantic partners, offering a streamlined and accessible platform for connecting with others. By simplifying the matchmaking process and optimizing time management, these interfaces cater to the needs of busy lifestyles while broadening the scope of dating possibilities. However, it is essential for users to balance efficiency with mindfulness, ensuring that they prioritize genuine connections and meaningful interactions in their quest for romance. Broad reach, expanding horizons in dating apps. Dating apps, breaking social boundaries. Dating apps have significantly expanded the reach of individuals seeking romantic connections by transcending geographical and social barriers. Here's a detailed exploration of how these platforms enhance the diversity and potential for finding compatible partners. 1. Geographical accessibility. Dating apps eliminate the limitations of traditional dating by connecting users with potential matches regardless of their geographical location. Whether individuals reside in urban centers, rural areas, or even different countries, these platforms facilitate interactions that would otherwise be unlikely through conventional means. This geographical accessibility broadens the pool of available partners, increasing the likelihood of finding someone who shares similar interests, values, and goals. 2. Diverse user base. The user base of dating apps encompasses a diverse range of demographics, including age groups, cultural backgrounds, professions, and interests. This diversity enriches the dating experience by exposing users to individuals with varied perspectives and lifestyles. Unlike traditional social circles that may be limited in scope, dating apps offer a melting pot of potential matches, enabling users to explore connections beyond their immediate social environment. 3. Niche communities and interests. Many dating apps cater to specific interests, lifestyles, or communities, further enhancing their appeal and effectiveness in connecting like-minded individuals. Whether users are seeking partners who share niche hobbies, cultural values, or professional backgrounds, these platforms provide tailored matchmaking services that align with specific preferences. This specialization fosters deeper connections based on mutual interests and compatibility, facilitating meaningful relationships that may not have flourished through traditional social networks. 4. Cross-cultural exchanges. Dating apps facilitate cross-cultural exchanges by enabling users to interact with individuals from different cultural and ethnic backgrounds. This cultural diversity enriches the dating experience by promoting intercultural understanding, appreciation, and learning. It allows users to broaden their perspectives, challenge stereotypes, and explore relationships beyond familiar cultural boundaries, fostering a more inclusive and globalized approach to dating. 5. Enhanced compatibility. The expanded reach of dating apps increases the chances of finding compatible matches by presenting users with a diverse array of profiles that align with their preferences and relationship goals. By broadening the scope of potential partners, these platforms facilitate meaningful connections based on shared values, interests, and aspirations. Users have the opportunity to explore relationships with individuals who possess qualities and attributes that complement their own, thereby enhancing the likelihood of long-term compatibility and relationship satisfaction. Challenges and considerations. While dating apps offer broad reach and diverse opportunities, there are considerations to keep in mind. Communication barriers. Interacting with individuals from different cultural backgrounds or languages may present challenges in communication and understanding. Cultural sensitivity. Respecting and navigating cultural differences is crucial to building respectful and harmonious relationships. Authenticity. Users should be mindful of presenting themselves authentically and transparently to foster genuine connections, regardless of geographical or cultural differences. Conclusion. Dating apps revolutionize the dating landscape by expanding the reach of potential partners beyond traditional social circles and geographical boundaries. By embracing diversity, niche interests, and cross-cultural interactions, these platforms empower individuals to explore meaningful connections that transcend conventional limitations. However, maintaining open-mindedness, cultural sensitivity, and authenticity is essential in leveraging the broad reach of dating apps to foster genuine and fulfilling relationships. Personalization in dating apps, tailoring matches to individual preferences. Customized matching, enhancing user experience. Dating apps employ sophisticated algorithms to personalize the matchmaking process, aligning potential matches with users' specific preferences, interests, and behaviors. Here's a detailed exploration of how this personalized approach enhances user confidence and satisfaction. 1. Algorithmic precision. Dating apps utilize algorithms that analyze users' profiles, preferences, and interaction patterns to generate tailored match suggestions. These algorithms consider factors such as age, location, hobbies, lifestyle choices, and relationship goals to identify potential partners who align closely with each user's criteria. By leveraging data-driven insights, dating apps optimize the likelihood of meaningful connections based on shared interests and compatibility indicators. 2. Enhanced user confidence. The personalized matchmaking offered by dating apps enhances user confidence in the platform's ability to facilitate successful matches. Users feel reassured knowing that their preferences are considered in the selection process, increasing their trust and engagement with the app. This confidence encourages active participation in exploring potential matches and initiating conversations, fostering a proactive approach to finding compatible partners. 3. Tailored recommendations. Dating apps provide users with personalized recommendations and notifications based on their activity and preferences. These proactive features keep users informed about new matches, mutual interests, and potential conversation starters, facilitating seamless engagement and interaction. By delivering relevant and timely updates, dating apps enhance user satisfaction and retention, ensuring a personalized and responsive user experience. 4. Adaptive learning. Some dating apps incorporate machine learning and adaptive technologies that continuously refine their algorithms based on user feedback and behavior. This adaptive learning process enhances the accuracy of match suggestions over time, adapting to evolving preferences and relationship dynamics. By learning from user interactions and outcomes, dating apps optimize their matchmaking capabilities to better meet the diverse needs and expectations of their user base. 5. Transparency and control. While algorithms drive personalized matchmaking, dating apps prioritize transparency and user control over their dating experience. Users have the flexibility to adjust their preferences, refine search criteria, and filter match suggestions based on specific attributes or characteristics. This level of customization empowers users to actively shape their dating journey and prioritize qualities that are most important to them in a potential partner. Challenges and considerations. Despite the benefits of personalized matchmaking, there are considerations to bear in mind. Over-reliance on algorithms. Users should balance algorithmic recommendations with personal judgment and intuition to ensure compatibility beyond surface-level criteria. Privacy concerns. Data privacy and security are critical considerations in the use of algorithms, requiring robust measures to protect users' personal information and preferences. Human element. While algorithms optimize match suggestions, genuine connections often rely on emotional resonance, shared values, and interpersonal chemistry that may not be fully captured by data-driven algorithms alone. Conclusion. Personalization in dating apps enhances the user experience by tailoring match suggestions to individual preferences, interests, and behaviors. By leveraging algorithms to optimize compatibility and user engagement, dating apps empower individuals to navigate the complexities of modern dating with confidence and efficiency. However, maintaining a balanced approach that values both algorithmic precision and authentic human connection is essential in fostering meaningful relationships and sustainable dating experiences. Social acceptance of dating apps, shifting perceptions and cultural norms, changing attitudes towards online dating. Dating apps have witnessed a remarkable shift in social acceptance, evolving from a stigmatized practice to a widely embraced method for meeting potential partners. Here's an in-depth exploration of how perceptions have changed over time and why using dating apps is now considered a legitimate and acceptable approach. 1. Evolution of cultural norms. The stigma surrounding online dating can be traced back to its early days when it was perceived as unconventional and reserved for individuals who couldn't find partners through traditional means. However, as digital technology became more integrated into everyday life, attitudes towards online interactions evolved. Dating apps gained popularity among a diverse demographic, ranging from young adults to professionals and older adults seeking companionship. 2. Accessibility and convenience. The widespread adoption of smartphones and the internet facilitated easier access to dating apps, making them accessible to a broader audience. This increased accessibility contributed to normalization as more people embraced the convenience of finding potential partners from the comfort of their homes or on the go. The ability to browse profiles, initiate conversations, and arrange dates through a few taps on a screen became not only accepted but also preferred by many individuals with busy lifestyles. 3. Success stories and positive experiences. As more people found meaningful relationships and even marriages through dating apps, success stories became common anecdotes, challenging previous negative stereotypes. These success stories highlighted the efficacy of dating apps in fostering genuine connections and validating their role in modern relationship formation. Positive user experiences shared through social media and word of mouth further contributed to shifting perceptions towards acceptance and encouragement. 4. Cultural and generational shifts. Cultural shifts towards individualism, digital communication, and acceptance of diverse lifestyles have influenced attitudes towards dating apps. Younger generations, in particular, view technology as an integral part of social interaction and relationship building. The normalization of online platforms for various social activities, including dating, reflects broader societal changes where digital connectivity is valued as a legitimate means of expanding social circles and meeting romantic partners. 5. Media and celebrity endorsements. Public endorsements from celebrities, influencers, and media outlets have also contributed to the mainstream acceptance of dating apps. High-profile individuals openly discussing their use of dating apps and sharing positive experiences have helped normalize the practice and reduce any lingering stigma. These endorsements have portrayed dating apps as modern tools for relationship-seeking individuals rather than alternatives of last resort. 6. Research and academic validation. Research studies and academic publications have explored the efficacy and impact of dating apps on relationship formation and social interaction. Findings that highlight the positive outcomes and psychological benefits of using dating apps have contributed to their legitimacy in both academic circles and public discourse. These studies underscore the role of technology in modern romance and validate dating apps as viable platforms for meeting potential partners. Challenges and considerations. Despite the growing acceptance of dating apps, challenges remain. Safety and security concerns. Ensuring user safety, privacy protection, and mitigating risks of harassment or fraudulent activities remain ongoing challenges for dating app developers. Representation and diversity. Ensuring inclusivity and representation of diverse demographics, including LGBTQ+ communities and individuals from different cultural backgrounds, is essential for fostering a welcoming and equitable environment. Balancing technology with authenticity. Encouraging users to maintain authenticity and genuine connections amidst the convenience and efficiency of digital platforms remains a critical consideration for promoting meaningful relationships. Conclusion. The increasing social acceptance of dating apps reflects broader cultural shifts towards digital connectivity and individual empowerment in relationship-seeking behaviors. From overcoming initial stigma to becoming mainstream tools for meeting potential partners, dating apps have reshaped how people perceive and engage in modern dating. As attitudes continue to evolve, maintaining a balance between technological convenience and genuine human connection remains paramount for ensuring positive and fulfilling dating experiences in the digital age. Cultural shifts and the rise of dating apps. Adapting to changing relationship norms. The ascent of dating apps is intricately linked to cultural shifts and evolving societal values, which have transformed how individuals approach romantic relationships. Here's a detailed exploration of how modern values and societal changes have contributed to the popularity and acceptance of dating apps. 1. Embrace of digital connectivity. In the digital age, connectivity, and instant access to information have become integral aspects of daily life. This cultural shift towards digital communication has naturally extended to dating, where individuals seek convenient and efficient ways to meet potential partners. Dating apps capitalize on this cultural trend by offering streamlined platforms that facilitate introductions and interactions in a digital environment. 2. Individualism and autonomy. Modern values emphasize individual autonomy and personal fulfillment, encouraging individuals to prioritize their own needs and desires in various aspects of life, including relationships. Dating apps align with these values by empowering users to take an active role in their dating journey, allowing them to set preferences, initiate conversations, and explore relationships at their own pace. This shift towards individualism contrasts with traditional dating norms that often emphasize social expectations and collective decision-making. 3. Changing views on relationships. Societal attitudes towards relationships have evolved to embrace diversity, flexibility, and non-traditional arrangements. Dating apps accommodate a spectrum of relationship preferences, from casual dating to long-term commitments, catering to individuals seeking varied experiences and connections. This inclusivity reflects a broader acceptance of diverse relationship dynamics and challenges traditional notions of monogamy and exclusivity. 4. Urbanization and mobility. Urbanization and increased mobility have reshaped social landscapes, altering how people form and maintain social connections. In urban centers where traditional social networks may be less cohesive, dating apps provide a valuable tool for expanding one's social circle and meeting new people. This geographic flexibility enhances opportunities for interpersonal exploration and relationship building beyond local constraints. 5. Digital literacy and accessibility. Advancements in digital literacy and widespread smartphone adoption have democratized access to dating apps across diverse demographics. Users of all ages and backgrounds can navigate these platforms with relative ease, fostering a more inclusive and accessible approach to dating. This accessibility transcends traditional barriers such as age, socioeconomic status, or geographical location, broadening the pool of potential partners and enhancing social connectivity. 6. Reshaping traditional dating rituals. Dating apps challenge traditional dating rituals by introducing new norms and behaviors associated with online interactions. From profile creation and photo selection to messaging etiquette and virtual dates, these platforms redefine how individuals initiate and sustain romantic connections. This evolution reflects a broader cultural shift towards integrating technology into interpersonal relationships and adapting to modern lifestyles. Challenges and considerations. Despite the benefits of cultural shifts towards dating apps, challenges remain. Digital disconnect. Over-reliance on digital interactions may diminish face-to-face social skills and hinder authentic connection building. Ethical and privacy concerns. Addressing issues of data privacy, algorithmic bias, and ethical use of user information is crucial for maintaining trust and integrity within dating app ecosystems. Navigating diversity. Ensuring inclusivity and sensitivity to diverse cultural norms and values is essential for fostering a welcoming and respectful dating environment. Conclusion. The rise of dating apps reflects profound cultural shifts towards digital connectivity, individual autonomy, and evolving relationship norms. As society embraces new ways of meeting partners and navigating relationships, dating apps continue to evolve as essential tools for connecting individuals in the digital age. By understanding and adapting to these cultural changes, dating apps play a pivotal role in reshaping how people find love and companionship in contemporary society. Chapter 2. The mechanics of dating apps. Dating apps have revolutionized the way people meet potential partners, employing a combination of intuitive interfaces and sophisticated algorithms to facilitate connections. Here's a detailed exploration of how dating apps work, from profile creation to matchmaking algorithms. 1. Profile creation. Users begin by creating a profile on the dating app, typically providing information such as their age, gender, location, and a brief bio. Profiles may also include photos and additional details about interests, hobbies, and preferences. This information forms the foundation for matchmaking algorithms to suggest potential matches. 2. Swiping mechanism. Many dating apps utilize a swipe-based mechanism for browsing profiles. Users are presented with profiles one at a time, accompanied by photos and basic information. To indicate interest, users swipe right. To decline, they swipe left. This intuitive interface simplifies the initial selection process, allowing users to quickly evaluate potential matches based on visual impressions and profile details. 3. Matching process. When two users swipe right on each other's profiles, indicating mutual interest, a match is formed. This mutual match unlocks the ability for both users to initiate a conversation through the app's messaging feature. Matches are typically stored in a separate section of the app for easy reference and communication. 4. Messaging features. Once a match is established, users can communicate through the app's messaging platform. This feature allows for text-based conversations, often supplemented with emojis, photos, and links. Messaging facilitates initial interactions and serves as a crucial step in getting to know potential partners before deciding to meet in person. Algorithm influence. How algorithms shape the experience. 1. Matching algorithms. Dating apps employ sophisticated algorithms to suggest potential matches based on various criteria, including user preferences, location, age, interests, and past behavior on the app. These algorithms analyze user data to generate personalized recommendations that are likely to result in successful matches. For example, algorithms may prioritize profiles with similar interests or geographical proximity to enhance compatibility. 2. Machine learning and adaptation. Some dating apps use machine learning techniques to continuously improve their algorithms. These algorithms learn from user interactions and feedback, adjusting match suggestions over time to better reflect individual preferences and relationship outcomes. Machine learning enables dating apps to evolve and adapt to changing user behaviors, enhancing the accuracy and relevance of match recommendations. 3. Factors influencing matchmaking. Algorithms consider a variety of factors when making match suggestions, including profile information, details provided in user profiles, such as interests, hobbies, and relationship preferences, behavioral data, user activity on the app, including swiping patterns, messaging frequency, and response rates, location, proximity to potential matches, with algorithms often prioritizing users who are geographically closer to each other. Compatibility scores. Some apps assign compatibility scores or percentages based on shared interests and demographics, helping users gauge the likelihood of a successful match. 4. Ethical considerations. While algorithms enhance the efficiency and effectiveness of dating apps, ethical considerations include transparency, providing clear explanations of how algorithms work and the data they use to make match suggestions. User control, allowing users to adjust preferences, filter criteria, and control their visibility on the platform. Privacy protection, safeguarding user data and maintaining confidentiality in accordance with privacy laws and regulations. Conclusion. Dating apps streamline the process of finding romantic connections by combining user-friendly interfaces with powerful matchmaking algorithms. From profile creation and swiping through to messaging and algorithm-driven matching, these platforms offer a convenient and personalized approach to modern dating. By leveraging data-driven insights and continuous innovation, dating apps enhance user experiences while adapting to cultural shifts and evolving relationship norms in contemporary society. Matching algorithms in dating apps, enhancing compatibility and user experience. Dating apps leverage advanced matching algorithms to facilitate meaningful connections between users based on a range of criteria and user behaviors. Here's an in-depth exploration of how these algorithms work and their impact on user experience. 1. Criteria considered in matching algorithms. Dating apps analyze a variety of factors to generate personalized match suggestions. User preferences. Algorithms consider preferences specified by users in their profiles, such as desired age range, gender identity, relationship goals, and lifestyle choices. Location. Geographical proximity is a crucial factor in many matching algorithms. Apps prioritize potential matches who are physically closer to each other to facilitate real-life meetings and increase the likelihood of successful relationships. Interests and hobbies. Matching algorithms may weigh profiles that share similar interests, hobbies, or cultural backgrounds more heavily. This approach enhances compatibility by aligning users with common interests and values, which can foster deeper connections. Past behavior on the app. Algorithms analyze user interactions within the app, including swiping patterns, messaging frequency, response rates, and engagement levels. Patterns of behavior help algorithms refine match suggestions over time, learning from user preferences and interactions to improve accuracy. 2. Personalized recommendations. Matching algorithms generate personalized recommendations by synthesizing the above criteria. For example, compatibility scores. Some apps assign compatibility scores or percentages based on the alignment of user profiles. These scores reflect the likelihood of a successful match based on shared interests, values, and demographics. Machine learning and adaptation. Advanced dating apps employ machine learning techniques to adapt their algorithms based on user feedback and success rates of previous matches. Machine learning allows algorithms to continuously refine match suggestions, adapting to evolving user preferences and relationship dynamics. 3. Enhancing user experience. Matching algorithms play a pivotal role in enhancing the user experience on dating apps in several ways. Efficiency. By automating the process of match suggestions, algorithms save users time and effort in finding potential partners who align with their preferences. Accuracy. Algorithms improve the accuracy of match suggestions by considering multiple dimensions of compatibility, such as demographic factors, lifestyle choices, and shared interests. Increased engagement. Personalized recommendations encourage users to engage more actively with the app, leading to higher retention rates and increased user satisfaction. 4. Ethical and privacy considerations. While matching algorithms offer significant benefits, dating apps must navigate ethical considerations. Transparency. Providing clear explanations of how algorithms work and the data they use to make match suggestions ensures transparency and builds trust among users. User control. Allowing users to adjust their preferences, filter criteria, and control their visibility on the platform empowers them to curate their dating experience according to their comfort levels. Data privacy. Safeguarding user data and adhering to privacy regulations are essential to protect users' personal information and maintain confidentiality. Conclusion. Matching algorithms in dating apps are instrumental in facilitating meaningful connections by analyzing user preferences, behaviors, and demographics to generate personalized match suggestions. By enhancing efficiency, accuracy, and user engagement, these algorithms contribute to a positive and dynamic dating experience. Ethical considerations, including transparency and privacy protection, are crucial in ensuring that algorithms operate responsibly and ethically within the digital dating landscape. As technology advances and user expectations evolve, the evolution of matching algorithms will continue to shape the future of online dating, catering to diverse preferences and fostering genuine relationships in modern society. Machine learning and adaptation in dating apps. Machine learning plays a pivotal role in modern dating apps, enabling them to evolve and improve their algorithms based on user interactions and feedback. Here's an in-depth exploration of how machine learning enhances the accuracy and relevance of match recommendations over time. 1. Understanding machine learning in dating apps. Machine learning refers to algorithms that learn from data and iteratively improve their performance without being explicitly programmed. In the context of dating apps, machine learning algorithms analyze vast amounts of user data to understand patterns, preferences, and behaviors. This data-driven approach allows apps to make informed predictions and decisions regarding match suggestions. 2. Continuous learning and adaptation. Dating apps leverage machine learning to continuously refine their algorithms by user interactions. Machine learning algorithms analyze how users interact with the app, including swiping behavior, messaging patterns, response rates, and engagement levels. These interactions provide valuable insights into user preferences, relationship goals, and the factors that contribute to successful matches. Feedback mechanisms. Apps often incorporate feedback loops where users can rate their matches or provide feedback on suggested profiles. Machine learning algorithms utilize this feedback to adjust future match suggestions, prioritizing profiles that align more closely with user preferences and improving the overall user experience. 3. Enhancing accuracy and relevance. Machine learning enhances the accuracy and relevance of match recommendations in several ways. Personalization. By analyzing individual behaviors and preferences, machine learning algorithms tailor match suggestions to each user's unique profile. This personalized approach increases the likelihood of connecting users with compatible partners who share similar interests, values, and relationship expectations. Adaptability. Machine learning algorithms adapt to changing user behaviors and preferences over time. As users engage with the app and their preferences evolve, algorithms dynamically adjust match criteria to reflect these changes, ensuring that recommendations remain relevant and aligned with current user expectations. 4. Predictive modeling and optimization. Advanced dating apps use predictive modeling techniques within machine learning to forecast user behaviors and outcomes. For example, predicting relationship outcomes. Algorithms may analyze historical data to predict the likelihood of a match leading to a successful relationship based on similar user profiles and interactions. Optimizing match criteria. Machine learning algorithms optimize match criteria based on user feedback and success rates, fine-tuning parameters such as age range, geographic proximity, and shared interests to maximize compatibility and satisfaction. 5. Ethical considerations. While machine learning offers significant benefits in optimizing match recommendations, dating apps must address ethical considerations. Transparency. Providing clear explanations of how machine learning influences match suggestions and the data it uses ensures transparency and builds user trust. Bias mitigation. Algorithms should be designed to mitigate biases that could impact match recommendations, such as demographic bias or stereotypes based on user characteristics. Data privacy. Safeguarding user data and adhering to privacy regulations are essential to protect user privacy and maintain confidentiality. Conclusion. Machine learning empowers dating apps to continuously learn from user interactions and feedback, adapting their algorithms to better reflect individual preferences and improve match accuracy. By leveraging data-driven insights and predictive modeling, these algorithms enhance the personalized matchmaking experience, fostering meaningful connections and optimizing user satisfaction. As technology advances and user expectations evolve, the integration of machine learning will continue to shape the future of online dating, offering innovative solutions to meet the diverse needs of users in the digital age. Factors influencing matchmaking in dating apps. Matchmaking algorithms in dating apps are designed to analyze multiple factors to suggest potential matches that align with users' preferences and behaviors. Here's a detailed exploration of the key factors influencing matchmaking algorithms. 1. Profile information. User profiles serve as foundational elements for matchmaking algorithms, providing essential details that shape match suggestions. Interests and hobbies. Algorithms consider users' stated interests, hobbies, and cultural preferences to identify potential matches who share similar passions and lifestyles. Common interests can foster connections and enhance compatibility between users. Relationship preferences. Users specify their relationship goals and preferences, such as seeking casual dating, long-term relationships, or specific traits in a partner. Matchmaking algorithms prioritize profiles that align with these preferences to enhance the likelihood of successful matches. 2. Behavioral data. Behavioral data captures how users interact with the dating app and informs matchmaking algorithms about user engagement and preferences. Swiping patterns. Algorithms analyze users' swiping behaviors to infer preferences and interests. Patterns of swiping indicate which profiles users find appealing, allowing algorithms to adjust match suggestions accordingly. Messaging frequency and response rates. User activity in messaging, including frequency of interactions and response rates to messages, provides insights into user engagement and communication styles. Algorithms may prioritize profiles with similar messaging behaviors to facilitate meaningful connections. 3. Location. Geographical proximity is a critical factor in matchmaking algorithms, influencing the likelihood of matches. Proximity to potential matches. Algorithms often prioritize users who are geographically closer to each other. Proximity enhances the feasibility of real-life meetings and dates, promoting convenience and reducing logistical barriers to establishing relationships. 4. Compatibility scores. Some dating apps assign compatibility scores or percentages to quantify the likelihood of a successful match based on shared interests and demographics. Shared interests. Algorithms calculate compatibility scores based on overlapping interests, hobbies, and values between users. Higher compatibility scores indicate a greater alignment of interests, potentially enhancing relationship compatibility. Demographic alignment factors such as age, education level, religious beliefs, and lifestyle choices may also influence compatibility scores. Algorithms weigh these demographic factors to prioritize profiles that share similar backgrounds and characteristics. 5. Integration and optimization. Matchmaking algorithms integrate these factors through sophisticated algorithms that optimize match suggestions. Algorithmic optimization. Algorithms continuously learn and refine their matching criteria based on user feedback and success rates of previous matches. This adaptive approach improves the accuracy and relevance of match suggestions over time, adapting to evolving user preferences and behaviors. Ethical considerations. While matchmaking algorithms enhance user experience, dating apps must address ethical considerations. Transparency. Providing transparency about how algorithms work and the data they use ensures user trust and understanding. Bias mitigation. Algorithms should be designed to mitigate biases, such as demographic bias or stereotypes, to ensure fair and equitable matchmaking. Data privacy. Protecting user data and adhering to privacy regulations are essential to maintain user confidentiality and trust in the platform. Conclusion. Matchmaking algorithms in dating apps leverage profile information, behavioral data, location proximity, and compatibility scores to suggest potential matches that align with users' preferences and increase the likelihood of successful connections. By integrating these factors through advanced algorithms and continuous optimization, dating apps enhance the personalized matchmaking experience, fostering meaningful relationships and user satisfaction in the digital dating landscape. As technology evolves and user expectations shift, the refinement of matchmaking algorithms will continue to shape the future of online dating, catering to diverse preferences and promoting genuine connections in contemporary society. Ethical considerations in dating app algorithms. As dating apps increasingly rely on sophisticated algorithms to enhance user experience and facilitate matches, ethical considerations play a crucial role in ensuring transparency, user control, and privacy protection. Here's a detailed exploration of these ethical considerations. 1. Transparency. Transparency involves providing clear explanations of how algorithms operate and the data they utilize to make match suggestions. Algorithm functionality. Dating apps should disclose how their algorithms work, including the factors considered and how these factors influence match suggestions. Transparent communication helps users understand the matchmaking process and build trust in the platform's operations. Data usage. Apps should inform users about the types of data collected and how this data is used to personalize their experience. Transparency about data handling practices, such as data storage, processing methods, and data sharing policies, promotes user confidence and informed decision-making. 2. User control. Empowering users with control over their experience is essential for respecting individual preferences and ensuring a positive user experience. Preference adjustment. Dating apps should allow users to adjust their preferences, such as age range, gender preferences, relationship goals, and other criteria that influence match suggestions. Giving users control over these settings enables them to customize their matchmaking experience according to their personal preferences and comfort levels. Filter criteria. Providing robust filtering options allows users to specify desired characteristics in potential matches, such as location proximity, interests, and demographic attributes. Flexible filtering empowers users to refine their search criteria and receive more relevant match suggestions that align with their preferences. Visibility settings. Apps should offer options for users to control their visibility on the platform, including settings for profile visibility, online status, and interaction privacy. User-controlled visibility settings enhance privacy and enable individuals to manage their presence on the app in a manner that aligns with their comfort and safety preferences. 3. Privacy protection. Protecting user data and ensuring confidentiality are critical to maintaining trust and compliance with privacy laws and regulations. Data security. Dating apps should implement robust security measures to safeguard user data against unauthorized access, data breaches, and cyber threats. Encryption protocols, secure data storage practices, and regular security audits are essential to protect sensitive user information. Privacy policies. Apps should have clear and comprehensive privacy policies that outline how user data is collected, used, and protected. Privacy policies should be easily accessible to users and written in clear language to facilitate understanding of data handling practices and user rights. Compliance. Dating apps must adhere to relevant privacy laws and regulations, such as GDPR in Europe or CCPA in the United States. Compliance ensures that user data is managed ethically and legally, respecting individual rights to privacy and data protection. Conclusion. Ethical considerations in dating app algorithms encompass transparency, user control, and privacy protection to uphold user trust and promote responsible data management practices. By prioritizing transparency in algorithm functionality, empowering users with control over their preferences and visibility, and implementing robust privacy protections, dating apps can enhance user confidence, foster positive user experiences, and navigate ethical challenges in the digital dating landscape effectively. As technology evolves and regulatory frameworks evolve, ongoing commitment to ethical principles remains essential for sustaining trust and integrity in online matchmaking platforms. Chapter 3. The illusion of choice in dating apps. Dating apps offer users a plethora of potential matches, presenting an illusion of abundant choice and control over their dating lives. However, this abundance can lead to psychological phenomena such as the paradox of choice and superficial judgments, influencing user satisfaction and decision-making processes. 1. Paradox of choice. The paradox of choice refers to the psychological phenomenon where having too many options can lead to anxiety, dissatisfaction, and decision paralysis rather than enhanced satisfaction. Decision overload. When faced with numerous potential matches, users may experience difficulty in making a decision due to the overwhelming number of options available. This can lead to indecision, anxiety about making the wrong choice, and a heightened fear of missing out on better alternatives. Higher expectations. With a wide array of choices, users may set higher expectations for potential matches, seeking perfection or idealized traits that may not be realistic. As a result, they may dismiss promising connections prematurely or struggle to commit to a single option, perpetuating a cycle of dissatisfaction. Regret and comparison. Users may experience regret after making a choice, wondering if another profile could have been a better match. Continuous comparison between potential matches can diminish satisfaction with chosen partners and perpetuate a sense of dissatisfaction despite having access to many options. 2. Superficial judgments. In the context of dating apps, users often make quick, superficial judgments based on limited information, which can impact the quality of interactions and relationship potential. Visual impressions. Profiles typically feature photos as the primary visual element, influencing initial impressions and swiping decisions. Users may base their interest or rejection on physical appearance alone, without fully considering other important factors such as personality, values, or compatibility. Profile details. While profiles may include additional information such as hobbies, interests, and bio statements, users may skim through these details quickly or prioritize certain characteristics over others. This selective attention can lead to overlooking potentially meaningful connections based on shared interests or values. Instant gratification. The convenience of swiping and instant matching fosters a culture of instant gratification, where users seek immediate validation or connections without investing significant time or effort in getting to know potential matches deeply. This can contribute to surface-level interactions and shallow relationships. 3. Impact on user experience. The illusion of choice and superficial judgments influence user experience on dating apps in several ways. Reduced commitment. Users may hesitate to invest in meaningful conversations or relationships due to the perceived availability of alternative options, leading to a cycle of casual interactions and limited emotional investment. Emotional toll. Continuous exposure to rejection or superficial interactions can impact users' self-esteem and emotional well-being, fostering feelings of inadequacy or frustration with the dating process. Navigating authenticity. Balancing the desire for choice with the need for genuine connections requires users to navigate authenticity amidst curated profiles and idealized self-presentations common on dating platforms. Conclusion. The illusion of choice and superficial judgments in dating apps highlight the complex interplay between user expectations, decision-making processes, and relationship outcomes. Understanding the paradox of choice and the tendency for superficial judgments can empower users to approach dating apps mindfully, focusing on meaningful connections rather than quantity or superficial attributes alone. By promoting transparency, encouraging thoughtful engagement, and fostering genuine interactions, dating apps can mitigate the negative effects of choice overload and superficiality, enhancing user satisfaction and supporting meaningful relationships in the digital age. Paradox of choice. Decision overload in dating apps. Understanding the psychological impact. Decision overload refers to the psychological phenomenon where having too many options can overwhelm individuals, leading to indecision, anxiety, and dissatisfaction. In the context of dating apps, where users are presented with a vast array of potential matches, decision overload can significantly impact user experience and decision-making processes. 1. Psychological factors. Indecision. When faced with numerous potential matches, users may struggle to prioritize and make a decision about whom to engage with or pursue further. The abundance of choices can create a sense of uncertainty and hesitation as users weigh the pros and cons of each option. Anxiety. The pressure to make the right choice among many options can trigger anxiety. Users may worry about selecting a match that may not meet their expectations or missing out on potentially better matches elsewhere on the platform. Fear of missing out. With a plethora of options available, users may experience FOMO, fearing that they might overlook a more compatible or attractive match if they commit to one option too quickly. This fear can prolong decision-making and lead to perpetual browsing or swiping without committing to meaningful connections. 2. Cognitive overload. Processing complexity. Evaluating numerous profiles, each presenting varying degrees of information and attractiveness, can overwhelm cognitive resources. Users may find it challenging to compare and contrast different profiles effectively, leading to mental fatigue and reduced decision quality. Information overload. The abundance of information presented in profiles can make it difficult for users to focus on key criteria that are important for relationship compatibility. This information overload can dilute the significance of meaningful factors in favor of superficial attributes. 3. Impact on user behavior. Reduced engagement. Decision overload can lead to passive behavior, where users refrain from actively engaging with potential matches or initiating conversations due to uncertainty or analysis paralysis. Lower satisfaction. Difficulty in making decisions and heightened anxiety can diminish user satisfaction with the dating app experience. Users may perceive the process as exhausting or frustrating, leading to disengagement or negative perceptions of the platform. Commitment issues. Users may struggle to commit to developing relationships or investing time in getting to know matches more deeply, perpetuating a cycle of superficial interactions and limited emotional investment. 4. Coping strategies. Setting priorities. Encouraging users to prioritize key criteria can help streamline decision-making and focus attention on meaningful connections. Time management. Suggesting time limits or structured browsing sessions can prevent users from becoming overwhelmed by continuous exposure to profiles and choices. Mindfulness. Promoting mindfulness and self-awareness can help users navigate decision overload by encouraging them to reflect on their preferences, values, and relationship goals. Conclusion. Decision overload in dating apps highlights the challenges users face when presented with a plethora of potential matches. Understanding the psychological impact of decision overload, such as indecision, anxiety, and FOMO, can inform strategies to enhance user experience, promote meaningful connections, and mitigate the negative effects of choice abundance. By fostering a balanced approach to choice and providing tools to support decision-making, dating apps can empower users to navigate the complexities of online dating effectively while promoting satisfaction and genuine relationship outcomes in the digital age. Higher expectations in dating apps. Impact on user experience. In the context of dating apps, the abundance of potential matches can lead users to develop heightened expectations for their potential partners. This phenomenon can impact user behavior, satisfaction, and the overall success of forming meaningful connections. Here's a detailed exploration of how higher expectations manifest and their implications. 1. Setting unrealistic standards. Idealized traits. When users are presented with numerous profiles, they may develop idealized expectations for potential matches. These expectations often revolve around physical appearance, personality traits, lifestyle choices, and other desirable qualities. Users may seek partners who meet a specific set of criteria, aiming for an idealized image of an ideal match. Perfectionism. The abundance of options can foster a perfectionist mindset, where users strive to find a match who ticks all the boxes and fulfills all their expectations perfectly. This pursuit of perfection can lead to overlooking potential connections that may not meet every criterion but could still develop into meaningful relationships. 2. Impact on user behavior. Dismissal of promising connections. High expectations may cause users to dismiss promising connections prematurely. They may overlook profiles that don't immediately meet their idealized criteria, potentially missing out on compatible matches with genuine potential for compatibility and mutual interest. Commitment issues. Users with high expectations may struggle to commit to a single option or invest time in getting to know potential matches beyond superficial attributes. This reluctance to commit can perpetuate a cycle of dissatisfaction, as users continuously seek better alternatives without fully exploring or developing existing connections. 3. Psychological effects. Frustration and disappointment. Unrealistic expectations can lead to frustration and disappointment when users fail to find a match that meets their ideal criteria. This dissatisfaction can diminish user satisfaction with the dating app experience, leading to negative perceptions or reduced engagement over time. Comparison and regret. Continuous exposure to a variety of profiles can fuel comparison between potential matches and foster feelings of regret or uncertainty about chosen options. Users may question their decisions or wonder if a more suitable match exists elsewhere on the platform, contributing to emotional turmoil and indecision. 4. Strategies for mitigation. Encouraging realistic expectations. Dating apps can promote realistic expectations by emphasizing the importance of compatibility beyond superficial traits. Encouraging users to prioritize shared values, communication styles, and relationship goals can facilitate more meaningful connections. Facilitating communication. Providing platforms for open communication and meaningful interaction can help users move beyond initial impressions and explore potential matches on a deeper level. Encouraging users to engage in conversations that delve into shared interests and values can foster genuine connections. Education and guidance. Offering guidance on navigating the dating app experience, managing expectations, and recognizing the potential for genuine connections can empower users to approach online dating with a balanced perspective. Conclusion. Higher expectations in dating apps reflect the challenges users face when presented with a wide array of potential matches. By understanding the implications of setting unrealistic standards, such as premature dismissal of promising connections and perpetuation of dissatisfaction, dating apps can implement strategies to promote realistic expectations, facilitate meaningful interactions, and enhance user satisfaction. Empowering users to prioritize compatibility over idealized traits and fostering a supportive environment for genuine connections can contribute to a positive and fulfilling dating app experience in the digital age. Regret and comparison in dating apps. Understanding the psychological impact. Regret and comparison are common psychological experiences among users of dating apps, particularly in environments where there is a wide array of potential matches available. These phenomena can significantly influence user satisfaction, decision-making processes, and emotional well-being. Here's a detailed exploration of how regret and comparison manifest in dating apps and their implications. 1. Experience of regret. Post-decision uncertainty. After making a choice to engage with or pursue a specific match, users may experience feelings of regret or uncertainty. They may question whether another profile could have been a better fit or if they missed out on a potentially more compatible match elsewhere on the platform. Outcome comparison. Users may compare the outcomes of their interactions with chosen matches against hypothetical scenarios with other potential matches. This comparison can amplify feelings of regret if the chosen match does not meet initial expectations or if interactions do not unfold as desired. 2. Continuous comparison. Endless options. The abundance of options on dating apps facilitates continuous comparison between potential matches. Users may feel compelled to continually evaluate new profiles and compare them against existing connections, perpetuating a cycle of uncertainty and dissatisfaction. Comparison bias. Continuous exposure to curated profiles and idealized self-presentations can distort perceptions and fuel comparison bias. Users may overestimate the compatibility or attractiveness of other profiles while underestimating the potential of their current connections, leading to unrealistic expectations and dissatisfaction. 3. Implications for user behavior. Relationship dissatisfaction. Persistent comparison between potential matches can diminish satisfaction with chosen partners. Users may struggle to fully invest in developing relationships or may prematurely dismiss promising connections in search of perceived better alternatives. Emotional toll. Regret and continuous comparison can take an emotional toll on users, fostering feelings of insecurity, self-doubt, and emotional distress. This emotional turbulence can impact overall well-being and contribute to negative perceptions of the dating app experience. 4. Coping strategies. Mindfulness and self-reflection. Encouraging users to practice mindfulness and self-reflection can help mitigate feelings of regret and comparison. By focusing on present interactions and recognizing the value of meaningful connections, users can cultivate a more positive and fulfilling dating experience. Managing expectations. Educating users about the realities of online dating and the potential for genuine connections can help manage expectations. Emphasizing the importance of compatibility beyond superficial attributes can foster more realistic expectations and reduce the impact of comparison bias. Supportive environment. Providing a supportive environment where users feel encouraged to explore connections at their own pace and without pressure to constantly compare or seek alternative options can enhance user satisfaction and well-being. Conclusion. Regret and comparison in dating apps highlight the challenges users face when navigating a vast array of potential matches. By understanding the psychological impact, such as post-decision uncertainty, continuous comparison, and emotional distress, dating apps can implement strategies to support users in managing these experiences effectively. Promoting mindfulness, managing expectations, and fostering a supportive environment for genuine connections can contribute to a positive and fulfilling dating app experience, enhancing user satisfaction and facilitating meaningful relationships in the digital age. Superficial judgments. Visual impressions in dating apps. Impact on decision-making. Visual impressions play a significant role in shaping user behavior and decision-making processes on dating apps, where profiles primarily feature photos as the primary visual element. This emphasis on visual presentation can influence initial impressions and swiping decisions, often prioritizing physical appearance over other important factors such as personality, values, and compatibility. Here's a detailed exploration of how visual impressions impact user experience and decision-making. 1. Primacy of visual elements. First impressions. In dating apps, Users typically form initial impressions of potential matches based on profile photos. The visual presentation serves as a primary point of attraction or rejection, influencing users' perceptions and interest in exploring further interactions. Immediate attraction. Users may swipe right or left based on immediate visual attraction or appeal perceived from profile photos. This rapid evaluation process is driven by visual stimuli and can determine whether users initiate contact or move on to the next profile. 2. Factors influencing visual impressions. Aesthetic preferences. Users may be drawn to specific physical features or styles showcased in profile photos, reflecting personal aesthetic preferences or cultural norms of attractiveness. Photographic quality. High-quality photos that are well-lit, clear, and visually appealing tend to capture more attention and positive impressions compared to blurry or poorly composed images. 3. Limitations and biases. Superficial judgments. Relying solely on visual impressions can lead to superficial judgments where users prioritize physical appearance over other important aspects of compatibility, such as personality, values, and shared interests. Confirmation bias. Users may selectively focus on profile photos that confirm their preconceived notions of attractiveness or desirability, potentially overlooking profiles with promising compatibility but less visually striking photos. 4. Impact on user experience. Reduced depth of interaction. Emphasizing visual impressions may limit opportunities for meaningful interactions and deeper connections. Users may miss out on exploring potential matches who possess compatible traits and qualities beyond physical appearance. Emotional responses. Users' self-esteem and emotional well-being can be influenced by the feedback received based on visual impressions. Repeated rejection or acceptance based solely on appearance may impact users' confidence and perception of self-worth. 5. Strategies for balanced engagement. Encouraging profile diversity. Dating apps can encourage users to present a diverse range of photos that showcase different aspects of their personality, interests, and lifestyle beyond physical appearance. Promoting holistic evaluation. Educating users about the importance of considering multiple factors, such as shared values, communication style, and life goals, can foster more balanced decision-making and increase the likelihood of meaningful connections. User feedback and interaction. Providing platforms for meaningful interactions, such as messaging or video calls, encourages users to engage beyond initial visual impressions and explore potential matches on a deeper level. Conclusion. Visual impressions significantly influence user decision-making on dating apps, where profiles primarily feature photos as the primary visual element. While visual attraction plays a role in initial interest and engagement, emphasizing a balanced approach that considers multiple factors beyond physical appearance, such as personality, values, and compatibility, can enhance user satisfaction and facilitate more meaningful connections in the digital dating landscape. By promoting holistic evaluation and supporting genuine interactions, dating apps can empower users to navigate the complexities of online dating effectively while fostering fulfilling relationships based on mutual understanding and compatibility. Profile details in dating apps. Importance and impact on user engagement. Profile details play a crucial role in providing users with additional information beyond visual impressions on dating apps. While profiles often include details such as hobbies, interests, and bio statements, users may not always thoroughly review or prioritize these elements during their browsing and decision-making processes. This selective attention can potentially lead to overlooking meaningful connections based on shared interests or values. Here's a detailed exploration of how profile details influence user engagement and interaction. 1. Role of profile details. Comprehensive information. Profile details offer insights into users' personalities, lifestyles, and interests beyond their physical appearance. These details provide a more holistic view of potential matches and facilitate informed decision-making. Contextual understanding. Hobbies, interests, and bio statements provide context about users' passions, values, and life experiences, helping to establish common ground and potential areas of compatibility. 2. Challenges in attention and prioritization. Attention bias. Users may prioritize certain profile details, such as photos or brief descriptions, over comprehensive information such as hobbies or personal anecdotes. This bias can influence initial impressions and swiping decisions, potentially overshadowing compatibility factors like shared values or long-term goals. Skimming behavior. In a fast-paced digital environment, users may skim through profile details quickly, focusing on easily digestible information or visually appealing elements. This rapid evaluation process can lead to overlooking nuanced aspects of compatibility that are conveyed through detailed profile content. 3. Impact on user interaction. Missed connections. By overlooking or undervaluing profile details, users may miss opportunities to connect with individuals who share similar interests, values, or life experiences. This oversight can limit the potential for meaningful interactions and compatible relationships. Superficial engagement. Emphasizing superficial aspects of profiles, such as photos or brief descriptions, may lead to shallow interactions based on physical attraction rather than deeper connections built on shared values and mutual interests. 4. Strategies for enhancing engagement. Encouraging detailed profiles. Dating apps can encourage users to provide comprehensive and authentic profile details that reflect their personalities, interests, and relationship preferences. Prompts or guidelines may help users articulate meaningful aspects of their identity and aspirations. Highlighting common ground. Algorithms or features that highlight shared interests or values between potential matches can facilitate more meaningful connections. Drawing attention to compatibility factors beyond physical attraction promotes genuine interactions and relationship building. Educating users. Providing guidance on the importance of considering diverse profile details and engaging in meaningful conversations can empower users to navigate dating apps with intentionality and authenticity. Educating users about the benefits of exploring shared interests and values can enhance the quality of interactions and increase the likelihood of compatible matches. Conclusion. Profile details in dating apps offer valuable insights into users' personalities, interests, and values beyond initial visual impressions. While users may prioritize certain aspects of profiles over others, emphasizing the importance of comprehensive profile information and facilitating genuine connections based on shared interests and values can enhance user engagement and satisfaction. By promoting holistic evaluation and encouraging meaningful interactions, dating apps can support users in forming meaningful connections that align with their relationship preferences and aspirations in the digital dating landscape. Instant gratification in dating apps. Impact on user behavior. Instant gratification refers to the immediate satisfaction or validation that users seek from the quick and effortless interactions facilitated by dating apps, particularly through features like swiping and instant matching. This convenience-driven culture can influence user behavior, interactions, and the quality of relationships formed. Here's a detailed exploration of how instant gratification manifests in dating apps and its implications. 1. Mechanisms of instant gratification. Swiping interface. Dating apps often employ a swipe-based interface where users make rapid decisions based on brief visual cues. This interface allows users to quickly swipe right or left, triggering immediate feedback and potential matches. Instant matching. Upon mutual interest, users can initiate immediate communication or interactions with minimal effort, fostering a sense of instant validation and connection. 2. Psychological factors. Validation and attention. Swiping and instant matching provide users with instant validation and attention, fulfilling a desire for social acceptance and affirmation. The rapid feedback loop reinforces engagement and can contribute to addictive behaviors. Reduced investment. The ease of swiping and instant matching reduces the perceived investment of time and effort required to establish connections. Users may engage in superficial interactions without fully committing to getting to know potential matches beyond initial impressions. 3. Impact on user interactions. Surface-level engagement. Instant gratification can lead to surface-level interactions characterized by brief exchanges and limited depth. Users may prioritize quantity of matches over quality of interactions, leading to shallow relationships based on superficial attraction rather than meaningful connections. Communication patterns. The immediacy of communication channels can encourage casual or flippant messaging behaviors, where users may engage in sporadic or inconsistent communication without sustained effort to develop rapport or intimacy. 4. Consequences for relationship development. Lack of depth. Relationships formed under the influence of instant gratification may lack depth and emotional intimacy. Users may struggle to move beyond initial attraction or curiosity to cultivate meaningful connections based on shared values and compatibility. Emotional disconnect. The pursuit of instant gratification can contribute to emotional detachment or disengagement in relationships. Users may experience difficulty in building trust, vulnerability, and long-term commitment due to a focus on immediate satisfaction and validation. 5. Strategies for balanced engagement. Encouraging intentional use. Dating apps can promote intentional use by encouraging users to take time to read profiles thoroughly, consider compatibility factors beyond physical attraction, and engage in meaningful conversations. Emphasizing quality interactions. Platforms can incentivize or highlight interactions that prioritize meaningful communication and shared interests. Features such as prompts for deeper conversation topics or relationship-focused activities can foster genuine connections. Educating about relationship building. Providing educational resources or tips on building healthy relationships can empower users to navigate dating apps with mindfulness and authenticity, promoting long-term satisfaction and fulfillment. Conclusion. Instant gratification in dating apps reflects the desire for immediate validation and connection through features like swiping and instant matching. While these mechanisms offer convenience and efficiency, they can contribute to surface-level interactions and shallow relationships characterized by limited emotional depth and investment. By promoting intentional use, encouraging quality interactions, and providing resources for relationship building, dating apps can support users in forming meaningful connections based on shared values and genuine compatibility in the digital dating landscape. Impact on user experience. Reduced commitment in dating apps. Factors and implications. Reduced commitment among users of dating apps reflects a tendency to withhold emotional investment and engagement in meaningful relationships. This hesitation often stems from perceptions of abundant alternative options and the convenience of exploring multiple connections simultaneously. Here's a detailed exploration of how reduced commitment manifests in dating apps and its implications. 1. Perceived availability of alternatives. Abundance of options. Dating apps offer users access to a large pool of potential matches, creating a perception that alternative options are readily available. This abundance can lead users to maintain a mindset of continuous exploration and comparison, delaying commitment to any single relationship. Fear of missing out. The availability of alternative matches can exacerbate FOMO, where users fear missing out on potentially better connections by committing too soon or exclusively to one person. This fear drives users to keep their options open and avoid exclusive commitments. 2. Cycle of casual interactions. Superficial engagement. Users may engage in superficial interactions characterized by casual conversations and minimal emotional investment. The focus on quantity over quality of interactions can perpetuate a cycle of fleeting connections and limited depth in relationships. Avoidance of vulnerability. Hesitation to invest emotionally may stem from a reluctance to become vulnerable or emotionally exposed to potential rejection or disappointment. Users may maintain a guarded approach to dating, preferring to keep interactions casual to protect their emotional well-being. 3. Impact on relationship development. Stunted emotional growth. Limited emotional investment can hinder the development of intimacy, trust, and mutual understanding in relationships. Without sustained effort and commitment, relationships may struggle to progress beyond surface-level interactions. Difficulty in building trust. Mutual trust and authenticity are essential for fostering meaningful connections. Reduced commitment may lead to skepticism or uncertainty about the intentions and sincerity of potential partners, complicating efforts to build trust and emotional intimacy. 4. Psychological and social dynamics. Grass is greener mentality. The perception of limitless options can fuel a grass is greener mentality, where users continuously seek better matches or idealized partners. This mentality undermines satisfaction with current relationships and perpetuates a cycle of dissatisfaction. Impact of digital interaction. Interactions mediated through digital platforms may lack the depth and nuance of face-to-face communication, making it easier for users to maintain emotional distance and avoid deeper emotional engagement. 5. Strategies for promoting meaningful connections. Encouraging intentional communication. Dating apps can promote intentional communication by encouraging users to prioritize quality conversations and genuine interactions that align with their relationship goals and values. Educating about emotional intelligence. Providing resources on emotional intelligence and relationship-building skills can empower users to navigate dating apps with empathy, authenticity, and vulnerability. Highlighting success stories. Showcasing success stories of meaningful relationships formed through the app can inspire users to invest in deeper connections and prioritize emotional compatibility over superficial attraction. Conclusion. Reduced commitment in dating apps reflects users' hesitancy to invest emotionally in meaningful relationships, driven by perceptions of abundant alternative options and the convenience of casual interactions. By promoting intentional communication, educating about emotional intelligence, and highlighting the benefits of genuine connections, dating apps can support users in forming meaningful relationships based on mutual respect, trust, and emotional compatibility in the digital dating landscape. Emotional toll in dating apps. Impact on self-esteem and well-being. The emotional toll experienced by users of dating apps encompasses the psychological impact of continuous exposure to rejection, superficial interactions, and the challenges of navigating digital relationships. This toll can significantly affect users' self-esteem, emotional well-being, and overall satisfaction with the dating process. Here's a detailed exploration of how the emotional toll manifests and its implications. 1. Continuous exposure to rejection. Impact on self-worth. Repeated rejection or lack of mutual interest from potential matches can erode users' self-esteem and self-confidence. Each instance of rejection may reinforce negative beliefs about one's attractiveness, desirability, or compatibility. Sense of inadequacy. Users may internalize rejection as a reflection of personal inadequacies or shortcomings, leading to feelings of unworthiness or self-doubt in the dating context. 2. Superficial interactions. Lack of authentic connection. Superficial interactions characterized by brief exchanges or emphasis on physical appearance may leave users feeling emotionally disconnected or unfulfilled. The absence of meaningful engagement can contribute to a sense of loneliness or dissatisfaction with the quality of interactions. Validation seeking. Seeking validation through superficial interactions or external validation from matches can create dependency on external sources for self-worth, exacerbating feelings of emotional vulnerability. 3. Frustration with the dating process. High expectations versus reality. Discrepancies between idealized expectations and actual experiences in dating apps can lead to frustration or disillusionment with the dating process. Users may struggle to reconcile their desires for meaningful connections with the realities of superficial interactions or frequent disappointments. Negative spiral. Persistent frustration or disappointment with the dating process can create a negative spiral where users become increasingly reluctant to engage, leading to withdrawal from the platform or reduced willingness to initiate new connections. 4. Coping mechanisms and support. Self-reflection and resilience. Encouraging users to practice self-reflection and cultivate resilience can help mitigate the emotional impact of rejection and superficial interactions. Building self-awareness and affirming personal strengths can bolster self-esteem and promote a healthier approach to dating. Community and support networks. Establishing community forums or support networks within dating apps can provide users with opportunities to share experiences, seek advice, and receive emotional support from peers facing similar challenges. 5. Promoting positive experiences. Focus on meaningful connections. Emphasizing the importance of quality over quantity in interactions can shift user focus towards seeking meaningful connections based on shared values, interests, and emotional compatibility. Educational resources. Providing resources on emotional well-being, self-care practices, and healthy relationship dynamics can empower users to navigate the emotional challenges of dating apps with greater resilience and self-awareness. Conclusion: the emotional toll experienced by users of dating apps underscores the challenges of navigating rejection, superficial interactions, and the complexities of digital relationships. By promoting self-reflection, resilience-building strategies, and fostering a supportive community environment, dating apps can mitigate the negative impact on users' self-esteem and emotional well-being. Empowering users to prioritize meaningful connections and providing resources for emotional support can enhance satisfaction and promote healthier dating experiences in the digital age. Navigating authenticity in dating apps. Balancing choice and genuine connections. Navigating authenticity in the context of dating apps involves the challenge of reconciling users' desire for choice and exploration with the need for meaningful, genuine connections amidst profiles that often present curated or idealized versions of individuals. This dynamic requires users to discern authenticity amidst superficial presentations and curated profiles prevalent on digital dating platforms. Here's a detailed exploration of how users navigate authenticity and its implications. 1. Curated profiles and idealized self-presentations. Selective self-presentation. Users on dating apps often curate their profiles to highlight positive attributes or aspects of their lives, presenting an idealized version of themselves. This selective self-presentation can create discrepancies between online personas and real-life identities. Visual representation. Profile photos and descriptions may emphasize certain traits or lifestyles while omitting others, influencing initial impressions and perceptions of compatibility. 2. Balancing choice and authenticity. Desire for exploration. The abundance of potential matches and the ease of swiping contribute to users' desire for exploration and variety in their interactions. This desire for choice can lead users to engage with multiple profiles simultaneously, seeking diverse experiences and connections. Seeking genuine connections. Amidst the array of choices, users prioritize authenticity and genuine connections based on shared values, interests, and emotional compatibility. Authenticity involves discerning sincerity and compatibility beyond superficial attributes or curated presentations. 3. Challenges in discerning authenticity. Trust and transparency. Establishing trust and transparency can be challenging in an environment where profiles may present idealized versions of individuals. Users must navigate initial impressions and interactions to gauge sincerity and alignment with personal values. Communication dynamics. Effective communication plays a crucial role in verifying authenticity and building rapport. Users may engage in meaningful conversations that delve beyond superficial topics to assess compatibility and mutual understanding. 4. Implications for relationship development. Building trust and connection. Authenticity fosters trust and emotional connection in relationships. Genuine interactions enable users to share authentic experiences, vulnerabilities, and aspirations, fostering deeper understanding and intimacy. Long-term compatibility. Prioritizing authenticity increases the likelihood of forming relationships based on mutual respect, trust, and emotional compatibility. Users can cultivate meaningful connections that align with their relationship goals and aspirations. 5. Strategies for promoting authentic connections. Encouraging genuine self-presentation. Dating apps can encourage users to present authentic and multidimensional profiles that reflect their true personalities, interests, and values. Providing prompts or guidelines for profile creation can facilitate sincere self-expression. Emphasizing meaningful communication. Platforms can promote meaningful communication by highlighting shared values, encouraging open-ended questions, and facilitating deeper conversations that foster genuine connections. User education and empowerment. Educating users about the importance of authenticity and strategies for discerning sincerity can empower individuals to navigate dating apps with intentionality and authenticity. Resources on effective communication and relationship-building skills can enhance user satisfaction and promote healthier interactions. Conclusion. Navigating authenticity in dating apps involves balancing the desire for choice and exploration with the pursuit of genuine connections amidst curated profiles and idealized self-presentations. By promoting genuine self-expression, fostering meaningful communication, and empowering users with the tools to discern authenticity, dating apps can support individuals in forming meaningful relationships based on mutual respect, trust, and emotional compatibility in the digital dating landscape. Cultivating an environment that values authenticity enhances user satisfaction and promotes fulfilling interactions that transcend superficial impressions. Chapter 4. Impact on communication in dating apps. Dating apps have significantly influenced how people communicate, often prioritizing text-based interactions over face-to-face communication. This shift can affect the quality, dynamics, and potential pitfalls of communication, leading to both advantages and challenges in forming relationships. Here's a detailed exploration of these impacts. 1. Text over talk. Preference for text-based communication. Convenience. Dating apps offer a convenient platform for users to communicate via text messages at any time and from any location. Initial contact. Text-based interactions provide a low-pressure way for users to initiate contact and gauge interest, without the immediate commitment of face-to-face interaction. Control over response. Users have control over the timing and content of their responses, allowing them to carefully craft messages and manage communication pace. Implications. Delayed emotional connection. Text-based communication may delay the development of emotional connection and intimacy compared to face-to-face interactions, where nonverbal cues and tone of voice play significant roles. Limited context. Without visual and auditory cues, users may miss important nuances and emotional expressions, potentially leading to misunderstandings or misinterpretations. Difficulty in reading intentions. Users may struggle to accurately gauge the intentions and emotions of their matches solely through text, increasing the risk of miscommunication. 2. Miscommunication and misinterpretation. Potential challenges. Ambiguity. Text-based messages can be ambiguous, lacking clarity in tone or meaning, which may lead to misinterpretations or unintended implications. Assumptions. Users may make assumptions about their matches based on text messages, potentially leading to misunderstandings or jumping to conclusions. Emotional expression. The absence of facial expressions and body language in text-based communication limits the conveyance of emotions, making it challenging to accurately interpret the emotional state of the other person. Impact on relationships. Conflict resolution. Miscommunication in text-based conversations can escalate conflicts or disagreements, as nuances and intentions may be misunderstood or overlooked. Building trust. Effective communication is essential for building trust and establishing a deeper connection. Misinterpretations or frequent misunderstandings in text-based interactions may hinder trust-building efforts. Stress and anxiety. Users may experience stress or anxiety related to navigating complex or ambiguous conversations, particularly when trying to convey emotions or sensitive topics through text alone. 3. Strategies for effective communication. Use of emojis and tone indicators. Incorporating emojis, punctuation marks, or tone indicators can help clarify tone and emotions in text-based messages. Active listening. Practicing active listening and seeking clarification when needed can reduce misunderstandings and promote clearer communication. Video or voice calls. Encouraging users to transition from text-based messaging to video or voice calls can facilitate more natural communication, allowing for better emotional connection and understanding. Conclusion. Dating apps prioritize text-based communication as a primary means of interaction, offering convenience and control over conversations. However, this preference can lead to challenges such as miscommunication, ambiguity, and difficulty in conveying emotions accurately. By promoting strategies for effective communication, including the use of visual cues and active listening, dating apps can support users in building stronger connections and navigating interpersonal dynamics with clarity and empathy in the digital dating landscape. Balancing text-based communication with opportunities for face-to-face interaction can enhance relationship development and foster meaningful connections based on mutual understanding and emotional resonance. Text over talk preference for text-based communication. Preference for text-based communication in dating apps. Convenience. Dating apps have revolutionized the way people meet and communicate, with text-based communication being a primary mode of interaction. The convenience offered by text messaging on these platforms is a significant factor contributing to its popularity. Here's a detailed exploration of this convenience. 1. Anytime, anywhere communication. Accessibility. Text-based communication on dating apps allows users to send and receive messages at any time, from any location, as long as they have an internet connection. This accessibility is particularly beneficial for individuals with busy schedules, as it enables them to engage in conversations without needing to coordinate real-time interactions. Flexible timing. Users can respond to messages at their convenience, without the pressure of immediate replies. This flexibility accommodates different time zones, work schedules, and personal commitments, making it easier for people to stay connected and engaged in conversations. 2. Low pressure and control. Reduced anxiety. Text-based communication can be less intimidating than face-to-face or phone conversations, especially for initial interactions. It allows users to craft their messages thoughtfully, reducing the pressure of spontaneous responses and potential awkwardness. Control over communication. Users have the opportunity to review and edit their messages before sending them, ensuring clarity and precision in their communication. This control helps in expressing thoughts more accurately and avoiding miscommunication. Three. Managing multiple conversations. Simultaneous interactions. Text messaging enables users to manage multiple conversations simultaneously, a feature particularly useful on dating apps where users often engage with several potential matches at once. This multitasking capability allows users to explore various connections and gauge compatibility with different individuals. Asynchronous communication. Unlike real-time conversations, text-based interactions do not require both parties to be available at the same moment. Users can leave messages for their matches and continue the conversation when the other person is available, making it easier to sustain communication despite busy or conflicting schedules. 4. Privacy and comfort. Safe environment. Text-based communication provides a sense of privacy and comfort, allowing users to interact from familiar and secure environments, such as their homes. This privacy can help users feel more at ease, especially in the early stages of getting to know someone. Reduced risk. The initial anonymity and distance afforded by text messaging can reduce the perceived risk of rejection or judgment. Users can gradually build rapport and trust before moving to more personal forms of communication, such as phone calls or in-person meetings. 5. Convenience for introverted users. Preferred communication style. For introverted individuals or those who are more comfortable expressing themselves in writing, text-based communication can be a preferred mode of interaction. It allows them to articulate their thoughts and feelings more effectively than in spontaneous verbal exchanges. Time to reflect. Introverts often appreciate the opportunity to reflect before responding, which text messaging provides. This reflection time can lead to more meaningful and considered interactions. 6. Integration with daily life. Seamless integration. Text messaging on dating apps seamlessly integrates into users' daily routines, allowing them to engage in conversations during commutes, breaks, or leisure time without significant disruption to their schedules. Notification alerts. Push notifications alert users to new messages, ensuring they stay connected and can promptly respond to their matches, enhancing the fluidity and continuity of conversations. Conclusion. The convenience of text-based communication on dating apps is a major factor in its widespread use. By offering anytime, anywhere accessibility, low-pressure interactions, control over message crafting, and the ability to manage multiple conversations, text messaging meets the needs of a diverse user base. This convenience fosters ongoing engagement and connection, helping users navigate the complexities of modern dating with greater ease and comfort. While text-based communication provides numerous benefits, balancing it with opportunities for more personal interactions can further enhance the development of meaningful relationships. Initial contact in dating apps. The low-pressure advantage of text-based interactions. Text-based interactions on dating apps offer a low-pressure way for users to initiate contact and gauge interest, significantly altering the dynamics of initial contact in the dating process. Here's a detailed exploration of how this works and its implications. 1. Lowering the stakes. Reduced anxiety. For many individuals, approaching someone in person or making a phone call can be intimidating and anxiety-inducing. Text-based communication lowers these stakes by allowing users to initiate contact in a less direct and less personal manner. This can be particularly helpful for introverted or shy individuals who might struggle with face-to-face interactions. Safety net. The digital barrier provides a sense of safety and comfort. Users can take their time to think about what they want to say and how they want to present themselves without the immediate pressure of real-time reactions. 2. Crafting the perfect message. Thoughtful communication. Text-based interactions allow users to carefully craft their messages. They can take the time to think about their words, edit for clarity, and avoid the potential awkwardness of spontaneous conversation. This can lead to more thoughtful and intentional communication. First impressions. The ability to edit messages before sending helps users put their best foot forward, making a positive first impression. Users can ensure their message is engaging, clear, and free from typos or misstatements. 3. Testing the waters. Gauge interest. Text-based interactions enable users to gauge interest without committing to an immediate face-to-face meeting. They can observe the other person's responsiveness, engagement, and tone through text exchanges before deciding whether to pursue the connection further. Low commitment. If a conversation doesn't go well or if the interest isn't mutual, it's easier for users to disengage from a text-based interaction without the social pressure or potential awkwardness of ending an in-person conversation. 4. Building initial rapport. Gradual approach. Texting allows for a gradual approach to building rapport. Users can start with light, casual conversation topics and gradually move towards more personal or deeper subjects as comfort levels increase. Non-intrusive. Text messages are less intrusive than phone calls or in-person meetings. Users can read and respond at their own pace, which respects their time and personal space. 5. Enhancing communication skills. Practicing conversation. For those who might not feel confident in their conversational skills, text-based interactions provide a way to practice and improve. Users can learn how to ask engaging questions, respond thoughtfully, and develop their communication style in a low-pressure environment. Building confidence. Positive text interactions can build confidence, making users more comfortable when they eventually transition to phone or face-to-face communication. 6. Initial screening. Compatibility check. Texting offers a preliminary check on compatibility. Users can discuss interests, values, and basic preferences early on to determine if there's enough common ground to pursue the relationship further. Red flags. Early text interactions can reveal red flags, such as poor communication skills, incompatible values, or disinterest, allowing users to make informed decisions about whether to continue engaging with the person. 7. Flexibility and convenience. Asynchronous communication. Texting doesn't require both parties to be available at the same time, making it a convenient way to communicate amidst busy schedules. Users can send messages and respond at their convenience, allowing for flexible and ongoing interactions. Ease of integration. Text-based communication easily integrates into daily routines, allowing users to connect with potential matches during breaks, commutes, or downtime without disrupting their day. Conclusion. Text-based interactions on dating apps provide a low-pressure, convenient way for users to initiate contact and gauge interest. By lowering the stakes of initial contact, allowing for thoughtful message crafting, and providing a gradual approach to building rapport, text messaging helps users navigate the early stages of dating with confidence and ease. This mode of communication respects personal boundaries and schedules, offering a flexible and comfortable environment for users to explore potential connections before committing to more personal forms of interaction. Balancing text-based communication with opportunities for face-to-face interactions can further enhance relationship development and foster meaningful connections. Control over response in text-based communication on dating apps. The control over timing and content in text-based communication on dating apps is a significant advantage that enhances user experience and interaction quality. This control allows users to carefully craft their messages and manage the pace of communication, leading to more thoughtful and effective interactions. Here's a detailed exploration of these benefits. 1. Control over timing. Asynchronous communication. One of the primary advantages of text-based communication is that it's asynchronous, meaning users don't have to be available at the same time to interact. This flexibility allows users to respond when it's convenient for them, accommodating different schedules and time zones. Reduced pressure. Unlike real-time conversations, texting doesn't require immediate responses. This reduces the pressure on users to think on their feet, allowing them to take their time to consider their replies. Managing busy schedules. Users with busy lifestyles can fit conversations into their day without having to carve out specific time slots for phone calls or in-person meetings. They can reply during breaks, commutes, or downtime, making it easier to maintain communication. 2. Control over content. Thoughtful crafting. Users have the opportunity to think through their responses and craft messages that accurately convey their thoughts and feelings. This can lead to more meaningful and well-articulated conversations. Editing and refinement. Before sending a message, users can edit and refine their text to ensure clarity and avoid misunderstandings. This can help prevent miscommunication and present a polished and thoughtful response. Personalization. Users can tailor their messages to reflect their personality, interests, and sense of humor, helping to create a stronger connection with their match. This personalization can make interactions more engaging and enjoyable. 3. Managing communication pace. Setting the tempo. Users can control the pace of the conversation by choosing when and how often to respond. This can be especially useful for managing expectations and ensuring the conversation doesn't move too quickly or too slowly. Avoiding overwhelm. By controlling the pace, users can prevent themselves from feeling overwhelmed by rapid back-and-forth exchanges. They can take breaks as needed, allowing them to engage more comfortably and sustainably. Building anticipation. Deliberately spacing out responses can build anticipation and keep the other person interested and engaged. It creates a rhythm that can make conversations more dynamic and exciting. 4. Emotional regulation. Time to cool off. In situations where a conversation might become tense or emotional, users can take a pause before responding. This cooling off period allows them to collect their thoughts, avoid impulsive reactions, and respond more calmly and constructively. Managing emotional tone. Users can carefully choose their words to manage the emotional tone of the conversation. They can ensure their messages are supportive, respectful, and considerate, helping to build a positive interaction environment. 5. Strategic communication. Planning responses. Users can plan their responses strategically to ask engaging questions, steer the conversation in interesting directions, and highlight shared interests. This can lead to deeper and more meaningful interactions. Addressing sensitive topics. When discussing sensitive or complex topics, users can take the time to formulate their thoughts and approach the conversation delicately. This thoughtful approach can help in navigating difficult subjects more effectively. 6. Reducing miscommunication. Clear and concise messaging. Taking the time to craft messages allows users to be clear and concise, reducing the likelihood of miscommunication. They can ensure their points are made clearly and that their intentions are understood. Using emojis and tone indicators. Users can incorporate emojis and tone indicators to help convey the emotional context of their messages, adding nuance and clarity that might be lost in plain text. 7. Enhancing self-presentation. Highlighting positive traits. Users can highlight their positive traits, interests, and values in their messages, helping to create a favorable impression. This controlled self-presentation can make their profile more attractive to potential matches. Avoiding negative impressions. By carefully crafting their messages, users can avoid making negative impressions that might arise from hasty or poorly considered responses. Conclusion. The control over timing and content in text-based communication on dating apps provides users with significant advantages. By allowing thoughtful crafting of messages, managing the pace of interactions, and reducing the pressure of immediate responses, users can enhance the quality of their conversations. This control fosters more meaningful connections, reduces the risk of miscommunication, and helps users present themselves in the best possible light. Balancing this control with opportunities for more spontaneous and personal interactions can further enrich the dating experience and support the development of deeper, more authentic relationships. Text over talk implications. Delayed emotional connection in text-based communication on dating apps. Text-based communication, while offering convenience and control, may delay the development of emotional connection and intimacy compared to face-to-face interactions. The absence of nonverbal cues and tone of voice, which play significant roles in conveying emotions and building relationships, can impact how users connect emotionally. Here's a detailed exploration of how text-based communication affects emotional connection. 1. Lack of nonverbal cues. Absence of body language. In face-to-face interactions, body language such as facial expressions, gestures, and posture conveys a wealth of information about a person's emotions and intentions. Text-based communication lacks this critical dimension, making it harder to read the emotional undertones of a message. No eye contact. Eye contact is a powerful tool for building trust and intimacy. It helps convey sincerity, interest, and empathy. Without the ability to make eye contact, users may find it more challenging to establish a deep emotional connection. 2. Limited emotional expression. Tone of voice. The tone of voice adds context and emotional depth to spoken words, helping to convey sarcasm, enthusiasm, affection, and other nuances. Text messages, unless explicitly stated, can be flat and open to interpretation, often missing these subtle emotional cues. Emotional nuance. Emotions are complex and multifaceted, often expressed through subtle changes in voice and body language. Text-based communication can struggle to capture these nuances, leading to potential misunderstandings or misinterpretations of the sender's emotional state. 3. Over-reliance on words. Word choice. In text-based communication, users must rely solely on their choice of words to convey their feelings and intentions. While this can lead to careful and thoughtful message crafting, it can also limit spontaneous and genuine emotional expression. Emojis and symbols. While emojis and symbols can help convey emotions, they are not a complete substitute for the richness of human expression available in face-to-face interactions. Overuse or misuse of emojis can also lead to misinterpretation. 4. Delayed feedback. Asynchronous responses. Text messages are often exchanged asynchronously, meaning there can be delays between messages. This delay in feedback can hinder the natural flow of conversation and the immediate emotional responsiveness that characterizes face-to-face interactions. Emotional misalignment. Due to the time lag, the emotional state of the participants may change between sending and receiving messages, leading to misalignment and potential misunderstandings in the conversation. 5. Building trust and intimacy. Gradual development. Building trust and intimacy often requires consistent and emotionally rich interactions. Text-based communication, with its limitations, may slow down this process, requiring more time and effort to achieve the same level of emotional connection as face-to-face interactions. Perceived distance. The digital nature of text communication can create a sense of distance, making it harder for users to feel emotionally close to their match. This perceived distance can hinder the development of a deep, emotional bond. 6. Increased risk of miscommunication. Ambiguity in text. Text messages can be ambiguous, and without the additional context provided by nonverbal cues and tone of voice, users may misinterpret the intent or emotion behind a message. This can lead to confusion and hinder emotional connection. Clarification needs. Users may need to spend extra time clarifying their messages to avoid misunderstandings, which can disrupt the natural flow of conversation and delay the development of emotional intimacy. 7. Potential solutions and balances. Transitioning to other mediums. To counteract the delay in emotional connection, users can transition from text-based communication to voice or video calls as they become more comfortable with each other. These mediums allow for richer emotional expression and quicker feedback. Using detailed messages, users can compensate for the lack of nonverbal cues by being more descriptive and expressive in their text messages. Sharing personal stories, experiences, and detailed thoughts can help build a deeper emotional connection. Frequent communication. Regular and consistent text communication can help build familiarity and comfort, gradually developing emotional intimacy over time. Frequent exchanges can also create a sense of presence and connection despite the physical distance. Conclusion. While text-based communication on dating apps offers significant conveniences, it may delay the development of emotional connection and intimacy compared to face-to-face interactions. The absence of nonverbal cues, tone of voice, and immediate feedback can limit emotional expression and lead to potential miscommunication. To foster deeper connections, users can transition to richer communication mediums like voice or video calls, use detailed and expressive messaging, and maintain regular interaction. Balancing text-based communication with these strategies can help bridge the emotional gap and support the development of meaningful, intimate relationships in the digital dating landscape. Limited context in text-based communication on dating apps. Text-based communication on dating apps, while convenient and controlled, lacks the visual and auditory cues that are essential for conveying nuances and emotional expressions. This limitation can lead to misunderstandings or misinterpretations, affecting the quality of interactions and the development of relationships. Here's a detailed exploration of the impact of limited context in text-based communication. 1. Absence of visual cues. Facial expressions. Facial expressions convey a wide range of emotions such as happiness, sadness, surprise, and concern. In face-to-face interactions, these expressions provide immediate and clear emotional context to spoken words. Without these visual cues, text messages can seem ambiguous or flat. Body language, including gestures, posture, and movement, plays a crucial role in communication. It can indicate interest, openness, discomfort, or confidence. The lack of body language in text-based communication means that users miss out on these important nonverbal signals, potentially leading to misinterpretations of intent or emotion. 2. Absence of auditory cues. Tone of voice. Tone of voice adds emotional depth and context to spoken words. It can convey sarcasm, enthusiasm, sincerity, and various other emotions. Text messages, however, do not carry these vocal nuances, making it harder to interpret the sender's true feelings or intentions. Pitch and volume. Changes in pitch and volume can emphasize certain points or indicate the emotional intensity behind words. The absence of these auditory cues in text-based communication can result in messages being perceived differently than intended. 3. Ambiguity and misinterpretation. Literal interpretation. Without visual and auditory cues, users are left to interpret messages based solely on the text. This can lead to a more literal interpretation of words, which may not fully capture the sender's intended meaning. For example, a sarcastic comment can be misunderstood as serious if the tone isn't clear. Overlooking subtleties. Subtle emotional expressions or underlying tones can be easily overlooked in text-based communication. This can result in important nuances being missed, such as whether a message is meant to be lighthearted or serious. 4. Emotional misalignment. Different emotional states. Text-based communication often occurs asynchronously, meaning users may respond to messages at different times, potentially in different emotional states. This can lead to emotional misalignment, where the emotional context of the message doesn't match the recipient's current state, causing confusion or misinterpretation. Delayed emotional response. The delay in receiving and responding to text messages can disrupt the natural flow of emotional exchange. Users might miss out on immediate emotional reactions that provide context and clarity in face-to-face interactions. 5. Increased effort for clarity. Need for explicit communication. To compensate for the lack of nonverbal and auditory cues, Users may need to be more explicit in their text messages. This involves using more descriptive language, emoticons, or additional context to ensure their message is understood as intended. Clarifying questions. Users might need to ask more clarifying questions to understand the emotional context or intent behind a message. This can add extra steps to the communication process and potentially slow down the interaction. 6. Potential for misunderstandings. Misinterpretation of tone. Without auditory cues, the tone of a message can be easily misinterpreted. A neutral statement might be perceived as harsh, or a joke might be taken seriously, leading to misunderstandings and potential conflicts. Assumptions and inferences. In the absence of clear nonverbal and auditory cues, users might make assumptions or inferences about the sender's emotions or intentions. These assumptions can be incorrect and lead to misunderstandings or miscommunications. 7. Strategies to mitigate limited context. Use of emojis and emoticons. Emojis and emoticons can help convey emotions and tone, adding context to text messages. While not a perfect substitute for facial expressions or tone of voice, they can provide additional emotional cues. Detailed and descriptive messages. Being more detailed and descriptive in text messages can help convey the intended emotional context. Users can describe their feelings or thoughts more explicitly to avoid ambiguity. Voice and video calls. Transitioning to voice or video calls can provide the missing auditory and visual cues, helping to convey emotions and nuances more effectively. These mediums offer richer context and can enhance emotional connection. 8. Building understanding and patience. Thank you for tuning in to today's episode. If you enjoyed the story and would like to hear more, please share this podcast with your friends and rate it on your favorite podcast platform. Don't forget to visit my website at www.tonyc.info for more content, updates, and exclusive behind-the-scenes insights. This podcast is mainly supported by listeners like you. If you want to help keep the stories coming, consider supporting me on Patreon at www.patreon.com/JTAC. Even just $1 a month makes a huge difference and helps me continue to create the content you love. Thank you again for listening. Your support means the world to me. Until next time, stay safe and keep exploring the unknown.